There's predictions. So talking about yesterday was really really interesting. I mean, the truth of the matter is that the day or the first weekend, or usually Saturday after the international week, is always filled with upsets. Yeah. And there are a few explanations for it. These bunch of players that are playing have not had time to really train properly. Most of them were out on international break. Some of them had gone back, are still, trying to settle back in. They're not as concentrated as they should be because they're just getting back to work. So that's why it's usually filled with upsets. And I mean, it is what it is. You can't kill yourself. But the truth of the matter is that they all get back to match fitness after one or two matches, and then you can expect a certain level of consistency between now and the end of the season in May. So today I've taken time to prepare odds of 3.75 odds for your benefit. And without further ado, let's get into the games. The very first match is a star game involving Manchester City and Arsenal. I wouldn't call it a title decider, but whoever wins could have a shot at winning the title at the end of the day. But it's going to be a very, very intense game. When you look at Manchester City, they're a team that has scored in every game they have played at home. But there is something concerning that I've noticed about Manchester City. Whenever they play teams that are traditionally in the top four, they don't usually do well. They struggle to beat those teams. For example, when they play Chelsea, and that's a team that wasn't doing well at all, that's still not doing well. They could only get a draw. Even Manchester United nearly got a positive result from this game. They nearly got a positive. They were able to put City at bay for a long time before City found an equalizer. And again, if you scroll further and you see that when they played even Tottenham, they drew Tottenham, right? They drew Tottenham. So the point I'm trying to make is this is a game that could swing either side. Could easily swing either side. Then you check Arsenal away from home. They've equally been okay. I mean, they've only lost one game away from home, and that was a Champions League game. They haven't really lost a Premier League game in their last five matches, and they've also managed to score in four out of their last five games away from home. Head to head shows that their last two recent head to head meetings has seen these teams do both teams to score. So what am I driving at? What I'm driving at is that this is a game that we will see both teams score. It's impossible to imagine Manchester City play without getting a goal in this game. It's also impossible to imagine Arsenal play without getting a goal in this fixture. So I'm predicting both teams to score in 90 minutes. And the reason is that we need to check their standings. And when you do, you'll see that Arsenal is position one, Manchester City is position three. So it's going to be very, very intense at the end of the day. So my prediction is both teams to score, and the odd for both teams to score is priced at 1.73. The next fixture is from the France Ligue 1. It's a game involving Marseille and PSG. Marseille has been in such excellent form. It's interesting that they haven't lost a single game in so many matches at home. I mean, you can scroll further to the last time they lost a game, and it was in August. Literally speaking, August was the last time this Marseille team lost a game, and it was even a club friendly. So, in terms of football played at home, this season they haven't lost domestically. PSG away from home, same story. PSG hasn't lost domestically. The only time they lost away from home was a Champions League game to AC Milan, and we know why. You keep expanding, and I mean they haven't lost domestically in this their in this their league. Head to head also shows that more often than not, especially when they play league matches, PSG usually wins this game. The only time Marcel beat them was in a Copa France game, and I don't think PSG was very keen on that competition. So, but domestically in their league, PSG has never lost to Marseille. So the prediction is simple. We can't ignore PSG's form away from home. And in view of the fact that the remaining players want to prove a point, they want to show to the rest of the world that they can still do well without Mbappe, you know. So it's a game that is likely to end in a draw. I'm actually seeing a draw in this game. So my prediction is simple. I'm double chancing PSG to win or draw in 90 minutes at odds of 1.33. The next fixture is from the Premier League. It's a game involving Liverpool Brighton. Liverpool has been super consistent at home. The last time they drew was when they played a fellow title contender, and that was Manchester City. They've been very, very excellent. They haven't lost a single game in 5 matches. Brighton has been in all sorts of form. They've lost 4 times and won just once. Head to head shows that it's unfortunate they don't have this website doesn't have a recent head to head meeting. But the reason this game will be extremely important for Liverpool is I think Jurgen Klopp will tell his players that the game involving Arsenal and Man City, both teams will either lose points or one team will lose a point or will lose all 3 points. So this is their opportunity to pick 3 maximum points against a Brighton team that has been in poor form and advance up the table. So they'll look at this game as a big opportunity to win massively and extend their standings on the table or move up towards first position. They will go all out. Liverpool is going to go all out on this match because they know that if the other fixture ends in a draw, it's to their benefit. So what I'm predicting here is I'm going for a straight victory for Liverpool. Liverpool will beat Brighton. That's my expectation. And the odds for Liverpool to beat Brighton is 1.36. And finally, we have Stuttgart and Heidenheim. Stuttgart is a team that is also doing well. They're a team that is averaging 2.5 goals at home. Heidenheim is also a team that tries. They try at least a minimum of 1.5 goals is produced in 4 out of their last 5 matches. Sorry, and their head-to-head shows that this is a fixture that always produces 2 or more goals whenever they meet. Why this game is going to be very important for both teams is Stuttgart is position 3, right? And right now, Borussia Dortmund is really pushing 3 points. If they fail to secure 3 points, then they could find themselves struggling for top 4, even though they had a clear advantage at the start of the season. So it's going to be a very intense game. And then you have this Heidenheim team that is trying to secure its place in the league for next season. So I expect goals in this fixture. I expect Stuttgart to get goals. I expect Heidenheim to also get at least 1 goal in 90 minutes. So I'm predicting over 2 goals, and the odd is 1.18. And of course, you have the booking code, 1xbet, and the and the Sporty Bet booking code. And I just want to wish you the very best with this round of matches. Take care.